Guys, I'm John Barker. This is the Skull and Mortar Kitchen, and today we are taking Arby's to task because they just dropped this bad boy, the country style rib sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna flash back to when I actually bought these and the taste test. Let's check it out now. Alright guys, the Arby's country style rib sandwich has hit the block. So I gotta check it out. I gotta know what's up. And if it sucks, we're gonna make it better.
Welcome to Arby's. Order when you're ready.
Hello, may I have 2 of the country style rib sandwiches?
Of course.
Have you guys been selling a lot of these country style rib sandwiches? Yeah?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
No, ma'am.
Alright, have a good one.
You too, appreciate it. Alright, so we got a toasted bun, some onion crisps, a very small dollop of barbecue sauce, some fossilized cheese, some shot looking rib, and obviously a country rib is not a real rib, but you guys already know that. And it looks like, well, we got some mayonnaise here. It's kind of an interesting choice. At first look, there's no way that I'm buying that these things are smoked for 8 hours. If they are, they're smoked by somebody who has no clue what they're doing. There's no smoke penetration here at all. I'm pretty sure this dude just hit this car next to me. And he gives 0 Fs, dude. He's rolling out. Not good. All right, sorry, let me get another bite of this. Goddamn mayonnaise. You can taste smoke on it. The onion crisps are actually the best part of the whole sandwich. The mayonnaise is weird to me. There's a lot of mayonnaise on it. I've honestly had worse barbecue from barbecue places. But the meat is, for the most part, it just tastes like some smoke. There's no other real flavor to it at all. So I honestly just always wanted to do a food review on my car, like Dame Drops or something. There's zero doubt in my mind, despite the mayonnaise in my beard, that we can make a better country style rib sandwich in this. So I'm assuming a large portion of you know that these ribs here are not actually ribs, right? They're actually made from pork butt. You can also get them made from pork loin, all kinds of stuff, but this country style rib that's on the sandwich is definitely a pork butt. So we're gonna make ours out of pork butt as well. I should have some more of my Skull and Mortar rub available by the time you watch this video, but right now I'm still using the barbecue rub by Killer Hogs. Love Malcolm Reed. A lot of us wouldn't have channels or barbecue careers or good food if it wasn't for him. So check him out at howtobarbecueright.com, get some of that stuff. And we are just going to hit these heavy with this. This is literally all the prep that we're gonna do, but we wanna make sure that we get all of our sides a nice even coat. Now we're not playing games here. We want bark on these, so get them good, man. Grab your meat, flop it around. Don't be a pervert. I'm tired of telling you guys, the joke is starting to get a little old, but I'm gonna milk it until the end of time, all right? Guys, that's literally all the prep work we're gonna do. We're gonna set these on our smoker at 250 degrees directly on the grate. We're gonna let them get as much smoke and bark as possible, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the next step. It should take, I'm guessing it's gonna be about 2 hours if I had to guess, but I'm gonna check them in 45 minutes. I'm gonna check them again in an hour and a half, and then I'll check them at 2 hours. So if we get done sooner, I'll definitely catch it, all right? Aim for 165 if you don't know how to go to touch and feel, all right? These are a little bit lower than I want them to be temperature-wise, but they look like they have had all the smoke that they're gonna take. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off, and we're gonna get to the tenderization process. So the goal now is to pump as much flavor and moisture into this meat as possible. We're gonna do that by doing a process similar to the one that we did with baby back ribs. So you guys already know Kerrygold is my favorite butter. So we're gonna cut this into some little pallets of butter, if you will. Next week, we're gonna be doing smoked goose. I'm just kidding, we're not really. I just said that because they were flying, it doesn't matter, all right. Anyway, let's get us some little slabs of that butter. We're gonna throw that directly on and to our ribs and into the pan, all right? Get that butter in there. Next, we're just gonna go over the top of this with some honey.
And then finally, we're just gonna top this off with a little brown sugar, all right? By little, I of course mean a lot. I'm gonna throw a good chunk in there. I'd say probably a solid, I don't know, maybe a third a cup, a half a cup. We're gonna get that in there. All right, guys, finally, we're gonna get them back on the smoker. I think it's gonna take about an hour and a half or so. That's what the first round took to get it up to about 165. I almost forgot one important thing though. We need to wrap this bad boy in foil before we get it on there to trap all the moisture in. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw it on the smoker, 250 degrees. I expect about another 90 minutes to 2 hours, and then we're gonna put this sandwich together and we are gonna level it up to levels that probably were unimaginable. Honestly, it could be world shifting. It could change the entire balance of the space and time continuum. We're gonna do it right now. Guys, the only thing left to do now is to go ahead and construct it. We got these up to 205 degrees. We let them rest now for about 30 minutes. We're gonna put our sandwich together. So there's some core tenets of this sandwich that we need to bring over to this sandwich, right? First off, we got the potato bun. I could toast it, but I didn't. I probably should have, and I'll probably live to regret it later, but we were too far into it at this point to go backwards. So we have our delicious country style pork ribs here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this cleaver and we're gonna put these on our sandwich here. Okay, we got a good layer. Just kind of leave it at that. Now theirs is cut like a little bit thinner, but who wants thinner country ribs, am I right? Now, next thing, there is one huge problem with this sandwich, is it's all like a very similar flavor with very similar textures. So we are gonna do one change up here, and we are gonna add some fresh cut jalapeno. This is gonna break up the taste of the fat, the taste of the bread, all of that, and it's gonna give us a nice crisp freshness to our sandwich. If you don't like jalapenos, don't friggin' put them on there. I don't wanna hear it in the commentary. All right, we all get it. You're a big puss, dude, and you don't like jalapenos. You're gonna survive, dude. All right, now we're gonna throw our cheese on here. Now you're like, huh, this cheese isn't melted. Oh God, the jalapeno is not getting away today. You're like, this cheese sucks, it's not melted. Well, that's what the Searzall is for, my friend. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with a little torch action. Just enough to melt the cheese. I bet this thing sounds horrible in the microphone. It looks like a good melt. We got a little crisp on there. The last essential ingredient is going to be these onion crisps. Now, if you want to know how to make onion crisps, I could probably make a short video on like Instagram or TikTok or something, but I just felt like it'd be kind of boring for this video. So boom, there it is, guys. We got the Arby's country style rib sandwich right there. And we have, oh wait, I can't believe, I forgot. There's another essential problem that we got to fix here. Another huge problem with this sandwich. Look at this thing. That's it, man. This is a barbecue sandwich, and it's full of mayonnaise, and it has like 3 drops of barbecue sauce. You already know that we're gonna get wild with the barbecue sauce, my guys. Now, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's my own sauce, and I still can't pronounce it. Anyway, it's honey barbecue. Order it on the website. It's friggin' delicious, and it's in stock now. So we're gonna make sure that we get a plethora of sauce, a menagerie, if you will. Bam, there we go. Now, we have the Arby sandwich, country style rib sandwich versus my country style rib sandwich. And now there's only one thing left to do. We're gonna have to taste these and find out for sure which one is the best. So before we bite into this, let's kind of take a cross section of both. Also, I know that this is probably not the right knife for this, but if barbecue pit boys can do it, surely I can too, right? All right, Fred, the first one we're gonna try here is the Arby sandwich. I already tried it.
I don't like mayonnaise, I can't.
Do you wanna try this one, Brian? No? Brian doesn't want to try? All right, I've already tried it, so I already know what's up. It's actually not the worst sandwich in the world. It's okay, especially for fast food. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna slam dunk all over it. Here, why don't you at least eat a piece of the,
That mayonnaise on it though.
That meat doesn't. Go ahead and take a bite of that. How is it?
That's good.
You like it? Would you eat that?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, what do you think?
It's good.
Obviously, I made it, so I think it's gonna smash it. Let me tell you why. First off, look at this chunk of meat versus that chunk of meat. All right. As you can see, we got some bark here. We have some smoke rings, some smoke penetration. Look at how the fibers are rendered out better in this piece of meat. Plus, it's a big ass hunk of meat, so when you bite into it, you taste it. It's got barbecue sauce, like a lot of barbecue sauce on it, so you can taste that flavor. It's got some fire cheese on it. The jalapenos break up the flavors and it gives you a fresh, crisp spice to it that's off the charts. Arby's. You should hire me next time you decide to do a barbecue sandwich, because I'm gonna slam dunk on you every time. That was kind of a jerk thing to say. I'm sorry, Arby's. I wish you nothing but success, for real. Keep employing Americans, I love it. That being said, this sandwich is better. Holler at your boy. Guys, we learned 2 very important things in this episode. 1, I'm way better at barbecue than Arby's is. 2, how to make country style ribs. Even if you're not gonna make this sandwich, you can still use this process to make some country style ribs. It'll be pretty quick, pretty easy. It's not some barbecue that's gonna take you all day, but it will give you some good barbecue flavor. That being said, if you like this recipe, help me pay my light bill, right? Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, share this video, pass it all around. Word of mouth is great. And I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. It's called Mortar.com. All of your barbecue needs. Or at least some of them.
We have the meats.
That was pretty good. I'll probably keep that in.
What, skull and mortar? We have the meats. I mean, it's funny though. Yeah.